Bonjour à toutes et bonjour à tous, bienvenue dans Destin de Femmes, notre rendez-vous pour donner la parole à des femmes d'exception libres et courageuses. Aujourd'hui, j'ai l'honneur de recevoir Marzieh Hamidi, née en Iran, d'origine afghane, marquée par l'exil, devenue athlète de taekwondo. Elle s'est aussi imposée comme une voix forte pour les droits des femmes. Elle s'est battue sur le tatami, mais aussi contre la terreur et la résignation pour la liberté, la dignité et la justice. Dans cet entretien, nous allons explorer son parcours, ses combats, ses doutes et sa vision de l'avenir. Hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, merci à vous d'être là dans Destin de Femmes. Je suis vraiment honorée de vous avoir ici aujourd'hui. Première question, est-ce que vous pouvez nous parler de votre enfance? Vous êtes née en Iran et vous êtes ensuite partie en Afghanistan. Racontez-vous notre chemin. Can you tell us about your childhood? You were born in Iran and after in Afghanistan. Just explain me how it was.
Well, I was born and raised in Iran as a refugee, unfortunately, because as you know, the system there is a dictator and racist system in Iran. And I faced some challenges, of course, as a woman and also as a refugee. But compared to Afghanistan, for sure, it was a bit better, you know, to study and to do sport, but with many challenges because of my Afghanistani background. But it was a good life for me. I was happy there with all of these challenges, but my family, they decided to move to Afghanistan because they said, okay, in Iran you cannot have a perfect future, so you can go to Afghanistan and join the national team of Afghanistan. Because I was doing taekwondo in Iran, and for me, my sport was very important, and I was doing a good job there. So because of that, my parents, they wanted me to go to Afghanistan, like all of us, to move there and to live there. In 2020, I moved to Afghanistan with my family, and I joined the Afghanistan national taekwondo team, and I was training there, and I was preparing for the Paris Olympic Games. But unfortunately, after 1 year, the Taliban took power in Afghanistan, and I had to leave again Afghanistan and to come to France and to be in exile. So this is the journey of me, born and raised in Iran, and then moved to Afghanistan, and again I'm here in Paris.
Alors, est-ce que vous pouvez nous raconter comment s'est passé ce départ d'Afghanistan pour arriver à Paris?
Well, when the Taliban came, I was there for 5 months. When the Taliban came, I didn't leave Kabul immediately. I was there for 5 months, and it was horrible, the situation. Like, I saw how the things changed quickly, and you know, I was going to manifestation against Taliban, and I was doing also interviews with the Western media to talk about the situation in Afghanistan. So day by day, I saw how the things are going worse and how everything is changing, and for me it was not possible to live as a woman. So I decided to leave Afghanistan and come to Paris.
And how did you live? Comment vous êtes partie?
Well, I had an interview with the French journalist of Elle Magazine, Eva Jamshidi, and when the interview published, she asked me, do you have a visa to leave Afghanistan? I said, I don't have any visa. So she told me, we will help you to leave Afghanistan, and they did. So I received the help from the French government, and I received the call, and I went to Doha first. And I was there for like 10 days, and then I came to Paris in 1st of December 2021, and until now I'm in Paris and I live in Paris.
Alors vos parents ont vécu beaucoup d'épreuves et un jour vous avez décidé de vous battre pour les droits des femmes. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
In Afghanistan?
Yes.
Well, my father, he was in army, and he was fighting against Taliban when he was young, and I'm coming from a fighter family. Like my sister, she's a singer, she fights through her art against Taliban, and for me, when I saw the things is how it's changing, when I saw that how women disappear from society, and I saw that how we are losing our little freedoms, so I decided to become a fighter and to fight against injustice and to fight for women of Afghanistan, because I didn't want to be someone who is silent about the situation and who is not talking. And I felt it's my duty as a woman and as an athlete to talk about the situation. And this is how I become an activist, because I didn't want to stay silent against a terrorist group.
Alors quand vous dites que vous êtes une activiste, que vous faites énormément pour les femmes en Afghanistan, qu'est-ce que vous faites exactement?
Well, first of all, I'm fighting in different ways. First of all, to be myself is a fight, and I'm fighting through my sport, because they ban sport for women, and women are not allowed to do sport in Afghanistan, so this is another way of fight. But of course I speak out against the situation, and I raise my voice, and I'm the voice for young girls who are voiceless in Afghanistan and they cannot raise their voice. So this is the way of my fight, and I don't talk very gentle with Taliban when I talk about the situation. I really talk about details, and I really say that what is going on in Afghanistan is gender apartheid, and they are a group of terrorists, and the world cannot normalize them by saying that they are Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan or whatever. They are a group of terrorists, and they killed many people in Afghanistan. It's been like more than 20 years that they killed people by the name of jihad. So this is the way of fighting. I think like for the women of Afghanistan, to being themselves is a fight against the regime.
Mais comment à ton âge, parce que tu es très jeune, tu viens juste de fêter ton anniversaire, tu arrives à prendre le poids de ces responsabilités?
I don't know. I think it's because I have a spirit of fighter, and I'm a person that I don't like to see injustice around me. I'm coming from a good family, you know, like a little privileged compared to other people, and like I'm doing my business, like I'm doing my sport, my life, but I'm also one of the victims of the system, victim of the politics. So I wanted to raise my voice, and I think the real change makers now in the society is young people. And if you see the young girls in Afghanistan, in Iran, they are fighting against the regime and they want freedom. So I'm also one of them, you know.
Vous avez dit un jour, si je reste silencieuse, ils gagnent. Vous pensez toujours ça?
Yes, yes. If I stay silent, they win, because this is what they want. They want people to be silent and to don't look what they are doing, and to, you know, to give, because if we stay silent, they become more powerful. If we raise our voice, it's a way of fighting against them. And for me, doing my sport, speaking against them, for me it's my fight. But you know, sometimes they get very angry when you talk about details. So I want to make them angry. I want to be their nightmare, because they are nightmares of many young girls in Afghanistan.
Bien
so
sûr.
I want to be one of them.
Quel message tu aimerais transmettre aux jeunes filles afghanes?
Well, I don't see myself in a position to leave a message for them, but I just want to say that they are the most courageous women I have seen in my life, and this fight is not an easy fight, because we are fighting against terrorism, so it's a very hard fight. But I want to say they are strong, they are brave, they have us, even we are out of the country, but we are also fighting for them. They are not alone, and one day we will win. I don't know when it will be, because fight for justice is not easy, but I believe that together we will win this battle.
Et que penses-tu de la France en tant que pays d'accueil?
Well, France is a country that they accepted me and they wanted to protect me, and as you know, now I live under police protection. They're protecting me from all the threats that I'm receiving. But I want to say, in general, for the refugees, it could be better, because I feel sometimes we are not really paying attention about the situation of refugees, because I know other refugees, they are really, really in a bad life in France, and they don't have a good life. I think they can help them to find themselves, because it's difficult to leave home, to come in a new country, to adapt yourself, to learn the language, the new culture, everything. And mentally even it's difficult, you know, when you leave home, when you're exiled, so it's difficult. I feel like they can do better, and we need to support refugees that they are bringing change in society.
Et toi, en fait, tes journées ici, tu les passes comment?
Well, my daily life is not really interesting compared to last year, because since the threat started, and as you know, I live under press protection, so I cannot really live the way I want. I have to be very careful of where I'm going and what I'm doing. My daily life is just going training. I train twice per day, every day. And sometimes making interviews, sometimes meeting some people, making some events, and sometimes seeing friends. But I really don't enjoy my life like before. But I'm trying to be focused on my goals, and this is my fight, you know, like to stand against these terrorists, but unfortunately it's not very interesting my life now. But
mais tu as encore de la famille en Afghanistan?
I have like all my family, they are in Europe, but I have like other families, they live in Afghanistan, and they are not really in a good situation, especially when I talk with my cousins, with even my friends that they are still there. It's heartbreaking, the life there and how is the situation, but I also fight for them, so I hope I can bring something and change.
Merci beaucoup Marzieh d'être venue aujourd'hui. Merci d'avoir partagé votre vie, vos combats, votre force, votre histoire et celle d'une femme qui refuse de céder à la peur et qui transforme la douleur en courage. Votre voix est une lumière pour toutes celles qui n'ont pas encore trouvé la leur. Merci pour cet échange inspirant. À très bientôt pour Un destin de femme. Et je rappelle à nos téléspectateurs que vous venez de sortir un livre, Ils n'auront pas mon silence, aux éditions Robert Laffont. Un livre que je vous conseille vraiment de lire. Merci d'être venu aujourd'hui.
Merci.